Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody? I know, Sherry, I saw that. It did really end on a cliffhanger, didn't it? Hello, Kieran and Catherine and Jennifer. Hi, Marion. Happy Valentine's Day. Yeah. Hi, Lisa. How are you doing? Hope everybody's doing well. Anything special? We don't do anything special for Valentine's. We get each other a card. And then it was okay, get this. It was 50, got up to 57, I think, today. February 14th in Michigan. Unheard of, record breaking, right?
You had a heat wave.
Hi, Brenda. So we did go for a walk, but by the time we went for a walk, it was starting to get cooler already. The sun was starting to go down a little bit. The wind had picked up and it was getting a little chilly, but he was working on my brakes. So we waited until he was done doing my brakes to go on our walk. And then it started to get a little cold. But so you guys are going to have to just indulge me a minute because I just want to take a minute right now. I don't know how many of you have heard about the shooting last night. It was on my campus, MSU, Michigan State. A person came through, not associated with the college at all, came through walking, went into one building, shooting, people running everywhere, went into the student union, which was like a walk down the way, a little ways, you know. The MSU campus is huge, but this was all on like the main road or off the main road, just off the main road, which is where all the and everything. And he went from one location to another location and shot more people. And then he was at large, and everybody was sheltered. They didn't, I mean, nobody knew where he was, you know, or if he was going to come back or what. So they finally did a press conference about 11 o'clock last night, and they had a photo. They had gotten a photo from surveillance cameras. And it was very quickly after the picture came out, somebody called in, knew who it was, and they knew where he was, apparently, because they immediately, but like I think by 11:30, they had a warrant and they were there to arrest this person who shot and killed himself. End of story there, right?
Wow.
So I recorded my whip and chat today, and it's a lot of glum and gloomy things happened in my whip and chat today. But I just wanted to say, take a minute, think about those people. That's my campus, you know. I never once felt scared there. People are out all times of the night. It's always been one of the safest places. And those kids are, you know, it's rocked their world. And now I'm sure they're all going to be scared and nervous. And, you know, I mean, especially last night when no one knew who it was or where they were. But just keep them in mind. Keep all of us here in Michigan, you know, in mind. All of us alumni, everybody, all the students, staff, everybody. It's devastating.
Wow.
Devastating. So, anyhow.
No, I did not know about that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yep. It was, yeah, horrible. So,
Yeah, we tend to think that school shootings are only happening at elementary, middle, and high schools.
no. Mm-mm. So, yeah, and last night there was just all kinds of things. Like there was reports of this and that, and you know, a lot of it's not true. And even now, like I don't think Sue's information is correct either. I think two of the people that died were in one building and one was in the other one. But you know, a lot of schools, yeah, elementary schools, I mean, the whole school district's closed around because East Lansing is bordered by so many other, you know, cities, and Lansing, you know, they're connected. It's Lansing and it's East Lansing. So, you know, they closed school today. Campus was shut down completely. You couldn't get in at all. Everything is closed for the next 2 days, anyhow. And they're just getting together out there now and coming together and, trying to mend and heal and be there for each other and move on. So,
Wow.
anyhow. So I just wanted to ask you guys for that, for your thoughts and your, prayers and concerns and whatnot, and hope that those students and staff and everybody can, move on. And wow. It's difficult. It's difficult. Dippin' Time was asking. It's been rough. So yeah. I mean, I'm not near there. I'm like 15, 20 minutes away from campus and stuff, but still, it's, that's my alma mater. That's my home. So been in those buildings, So anyhow.
It's perfectly normal. I mean, that's it's still a part of you as far as from being there and,
walking those streets and sidewalks over there and all that. And yeah. And, the union, the student union is a place where kids come to hang out and do stuff together and meet and whatnot. And, somebody that doesn't have anything to do with that campus comes in, and it's crazy. Something's got to be done. I don't know what. How do we ever stop this stuff that's going on? How's it ever stop? I don't know.
I don't know, because you never know. And it's just, I don't know, the world today. I mean, we had, actually last week, just, you think you're safe in a Walmart parking lot. And we had a guy, he decided to shoot up some of the parking lot and people.
Yeah.
And then it was, suicide by cop.
Yeah. Anyhow, yeah. That person should have been in jail, right? Yeah. All right. Let's move on. So we're talking about young people here. We're talking about young people that are graduating from high school, moving on to this, time of their life. And so anyhow, yes, we did end with a cliffhanger, right? I don't know why that happens. I don't know why that happens.
It's just where we happen to have chosen to get to.
I don't know. So Brandy messaged me or called me or something. Was it yesterday? You're like,
yeah.
What am I supposed to read? Am I supposed to read to this? Am I supposed to stop here? And I said, no, read the rubber band ball, the largest rubber band ball. No, read that chapter too.
That's where you're supposed to stop. That's where I stopped.
I said, interesting things happen in the rubber band ball chapter, like the rubber band ball escaping, breaking free, and trying to run them over.
Like a version of Indiana Jones. That guy just had to keep singing the song, right?
You can see it. Comes rolling, chasing after them. They couldn't get the car started. Oh my God.
I would have been freaking out, flipping out. I would have been, get it started.
Yeah, that was kind of funny. So their first stop on their tour of things didn't turn out so well.
Well, I mean, and when they get there, because remember, they're all excited, right? And he's already told them he thinks their choices of place are kind of stupid. But and so like they're all excited, right? And then they show up and it's like this dilapidated, very not cool looking ball. And then one of them just had to ask, I wonder if it bounces.
Well, let Cash figure that out.
They figured that out. Although I would not have thought, let's kick it, so, but I also wouldn't have thought that a kick would have
made it break free.
Untethered it.
I know, right? So funny. So they're a little disillusioned with him right now. Like, he's not what they were expecting, you know?
I tell you, never meet your hero sometimes.
Well, it's very interesting. Yeah, he's turning out to be a little bit more than they thought. So now he's taken some pills and the gummies. I mean, I don't think they even realized what the gummies were, you know. He's like, he's eating some gummy bears, okay.
Oh,
But
he's eating something, all right.
so what the heck's happening to him now, right? What's happening to him now?
Right now, well, at least he's chill right now. But I, they go into that restaurant, and I just have to say, I thought it was, he's like, can we want to sit in the back, and then. Like, he was able to tell them perfectly. All right, so we're going to start being visited by everybody that works here. You'll see, because she went back there, she said something, and then one at the time they're going to want to come and check me out. And they were like, oh my gosh, it really, really did happen. And then I feel bad for I can't remember the name of the kid that's leading this whole thing, but Topher, yeah.
Colfer.
And he's like, the guy's trying to, he's trying to say, no, we don't really have time. We're on a strict timeline. And he's like, well, no, I guess it'd be okay. Had no clue that the guy's had tried to tell him. Yep. It's not like a quick thing.
Nope. One picture is going to turn into, yeah. Yep. So, yeah.
And now he feels bad. He's like, oh God. And he goes, what did we learn? What did we learn?
Mm-hmm. So now they go to this concert. I guess it's a concert, right? Some band or whatever. Nobody seems to know who they are, and they're like, "Oh God, we don't want people to recognize him. We don't want to, we don't want to go through that again, right? I don't think anybody will know me there. that they're not in my crowd. That's not my kind of people, right?"
That's not my kind of people.
Yeah, right. And then, is it him? It's him that calls the one kid gay, right?
Yeah. And the guy's like, I'm not gay. What are you talking about? I'm not gay.
What are you talking about? He's like, oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. I guess I was picking up some vibes. Maybe I was wrong.
And you just want to go, no, you're not wrong, dude.
You're not wrong.
And he really doesn't have a meeting to meet with the college. No. He's got a hookup.
Yeah, right.
He's got a hookup scheduled. Who the heck hooks up on this online thing while you're on a trip? Like
with all of your friends, right?
Mm.
Yeah.
I'm just still trying to, and for it to be his first, his.
Oh my gosh, crazy, right?
Mm.
So they go to this concert and they're all carrying on and whatnot and having a good time. But then what happens? Cash passes out. What the heck? What? Why? Brandy's got this look. Did you miss that part? You missed that part.
Hold on, wait. What part was this at?
The very last part. As if in slow motion, Topher watches the light fade from his eyes, the smile fade from his lips, and the color drain from his face, and the actor falls backwards and collapses on the floor.
This is after the rubber band ball.
Yeah, that's at the, yeah. Did you read the rubber band ball? Did you read the next chapter?
I didn't read the chapter after the rubber band ball.
Oh, shoot.
You said stop at the rubber band ball, so I didn't read chapter 10.
The rubber band ball? I'm so sorry.
You said stop. You said read the rubber band ball and stop. So I stopped at the rubber band ball.
Sorry. I thought I'm sorry.
See, I'm sitting here. That's why I called you, because I was like.
We went to the next chapter too, because that was page 140. I'm sorry. So
I haven't read that chapter yet. Okay, they go to a class.
I'm like, what? Don't you remember that part? What?
I'm like, oh, I remember the rubber. Last I checked, they were finally got out of the path of the rubber band ball. But and he said, I'm gonna pick out some stuff.
No, we read the next chapter too. Sorry. When I saw the title of that, it's called Rosemary's Abortion. I was like, what? That's the name of the band, apparently. Oh,
Okay, well, see, I didn't know. Well,
I guess
I'm a little behind.
we'll stop talking about that chapter then. And sorry. Yeah, you did ask me. Well, you asked me if we read the Rubber Band Ball, and I said, yeah, we read that one. And I didn't have the book with me when you asked me that. So, yeah.
I was like, well, stop at the Rubber Band Ball. I said, because that's chapter 9.
There you go.
And you're like, yes.
Yeah.
Read the Rubber Band Ball. That's it.
Yeah. And the next chapter. I'm so sorry. I didn't have the book with me. I should have got the book, and then I could have been more precise with you. But yeah, so he's drinking, he's taking some pills, he's eating gummies, he's having a good old time. I mean, he's like, oof, I don't know.
Was it his idea to go to this concert?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I knew he was going to choose some fun things.
Yeah. Yeah.
For him to do.
He got tickets. Well, you'll read it later. He got tickets for him and all this stuff. It's a 21 and over. He got them fake IDs, and he.
God. Corrupting the kiddos.
Yep. So you'll read that later. You'll read it later. It's a short little chapter. It's just a short little. Well, it's 10 pages. It's 10 pages. Go read it now. No. As fast as you are.
That would probably take me just like a minute or two.
Oh my gosh, really? Anyhow.
Hey, look, I had to read, like, I'm not kidding. I had to read I left it in there, my book for my school. And I had to read, it was 20 pages and I finished it in 30 minutes. So.
Oh my gosh.
But no, I don't mean 20 pages. I meant like, so technically the front and back, you have 40.
Okay.
It was interesting.
Okay. All right. Yep. So we're gonna have this hook up here. I don't know. Are you finished with chapter 10 now?
I can't get to it on my phone while y'all are here.
Oh, funny.
Mindy, read it to Brent.
Read it. Okay. Well, I just kind of told you the highlights of it anyhow. But yeah. So that was Cash's thing, his plan. That's what he put together. Yeah.
Well, they might not let him plan nothing else.
Right? Well, he's currently laying on the floor. So, I don't know. What are they going to do with him? I don't know. Can't leave him there.
I have magic.
I know. I don't understand how she reads so fast. Anyhow.
It just goes. It just flows.
I mean, I read this pretty fast. I mean, faster than some other things I've read 70 pages of. But the types, well, I was going to say the types, well, it's not real big. It's not really that big. It just goes pretty fast. So, anyhow. So, yeah, interesting. They're having some adventures. I hear that.
Because you got to remember, my Kindle tells me how many minutes in the chapter. And so, like, Rubber Band Ball was 4 minutes. So, took me about 3-4 minutes to read Rubber Band Ball.
Rubber Band Ball is only 3 or 4 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
How many books are we bringing to the Great Lakes? You know what? I think I brought one book to the last retreat. I did, because you don't have a lot of time. I don't even know if I read it at all. I don't think I read it at all.
I barely, and I have my Kindle, my Kindle on my phone, and generally I spent my time talking, and I think I read a tiny bit, but not much.
Yeah. Yes, I do read in bed, Sue. Yes, I do. And that would be the only time that I would read at the retreat, and maybe just for a few minutes. It just kind of helps me, wind down and go to sleep or whatnot. So.
And see, like, I read before I go to bed, but when I'm laying in bed, right before going to sleep, I do my coloring app. I spend time reading, and then I do my coloring app.
Gotcha. I know that. I know that about you. I know that about you. Yeah.
I love my coloring app.
Story time circle. What story time would you like to read? Oh my God, you guys, I have to tell you this. We went shopping for groceries yesterday, And I was looking at the books. I always look at the books at Myers, right? At Myers. I just said Myers. And I always tell everybody, it is not Myers, it's Meyer. Don't say Myers. It slipped out. I'm sorry. So I find this book, and it's a kid's book, picture book. And on the cover of it, it says something, the title's like, Don't Laugh. Don't let me make you laugh, or something. So the whole premise of this book is you have to be really serious and do not laugh. If you laugh while I read this book, we're going to have to start over. And if you laugh again, we're going to have to start over. And I'm sitting there, I'm reading it to Dale. And I'm like, it's like, look in my eyes. Am I serious? See how serious I am? You need to be serious. Look at me with your serious eyes. Don't laugh. Or we'll have, I'm reading this whole thing to him, right? And I don't even remember what it was. I turned like the next couple pages. He's all serious. He's like, I'm not laughing. I turned the page, and I'll be darned, whatever was on that page, he goes, I was like, see, oh my God, it worked. Oh, that would be so much fun to read to kids. I was just like, that would be a blast to read to kids, they wouldn't stop. You couldn't keep them from laughing. There is no way.
Especially not kids nowadays find everything funny, or at least my high schoolers do.
It was funny though.
Everything is funny.
It would be interesting. It would be fun. It's like we should have just bought it just to read it to the grandkids. That's what we should have done, but we didn't.
Well, you got Wonky Donkey to read to.
Oh yeah, I got most of the donkey ones, the Wonky Donkey and the this and the that and the whatever and I got most of the crazy donkey books. I'm not as funny as that one lady though, the lady that read them on video. She's hilarious. But.
Oh my God, I know it was just because she's trying to keep it together.
I know. Well, I have this book. Dale got it for me. It's J.K. Rowling. Okay. And it's called The Christmas Pig. And so at Christmas time, I started reading it. We had 4 grandkids here, right? The one grandkid that wanted to hear the book was Jackson. And so he comes and he sits on the couch with me, and we're reading the book. And they came over another day, and he's like, I want to read Christmas Pig. And like, it's interesting because it's British. There's a lot of things in it that are a little different, and he doesn't understand those. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to kind of explain some things and whatnot, but he just wants to come over and read Christmas Pig. It's a chapter book, so it's a big, thick book. It's not like we're going to finish it anytime soon, but.
No, just do it a little bit at the time, a little bit. And trust me, he'll remember the plot because they usually do if you're reading to him.
That kid has a memory. It's crazy. His memory is crazy. I mean, wow. Yeah. Like he watched Charlotte's Web once, and he's telling me who everybody is and what they do and blah, 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 blah. I'm like, really? From watching that movie one time? Wow. Hilarious. So anyhow. Well, I do have the next little section mapped out. Okay, now Brandy.
I got to pay attention. I
was going to say, you got a paper.
I know what happened. When you told us what to read next time, last time, I didn't do my little, okay, read this, don't read this. I forgot to do that part. And so when I was go back listening, I didn't see that part. I
got you. Okay. Well, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. We're going to read all the way through chapter 15.
Okay, so read 15, don't read 16.
Correct. Yes. Would it help you if I even give you the title of the last chapter?
Yes, what's the title of the last chapter?
Let's see. What's the title? They got funny titles. The chapters have some interesting titles. Chapter 15 is called The Driver's Seat. So read The Driver's Seat.
Okay.
Oh, God, who's going to be in the driver's seat? Don't let Cash drive. Don't let Cash be driving.
No. I don't know that they probably will not try to let that man drive, I hope.
I hope they don't let him drive. Oh, please don't let him drive.
Read all the way through chapter 15. Read 15, don't read 16.
There you go. Read all the way through 15. And for those of you who like page numbers, it's 212. Stop at 212. Read 212 and then stop. Don't read the jailhouse. Okay. Don't. Oh, the jailhouse. Oh, God.
Lordy's going to send him to jail.
Are we going to jail? I don't know.
Oh, Lord. There's no telling.
All right. I know. I am having Alexa read this book to me, and it's the 5th anniversary edition of Love Letter to Whiskey. That puppy is long. That is a big, long, long book. And what's the word I'm looking for? The analogies, her love, her romance, the guy that she's infatuated with or whatever is like whiskey. That's not his name, but he's like whiskey. Goes down smooth, but what he does to you, and all that kind of stuff. It's very interesting. Very interesting. But
see, I just finished my cozy mystery and started it's supposed to be a mystery suspense. I think it's called Children on the Hill.
Oh.
And it was one of the mystery choices that I could choose through Kindle or Amazon, whatever. And it's really kind of weird because I haven't decided. It's supposed to be inspired by Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. And like it talks about that because I'm only at the very beginning of it, as like she used to want to be in the monster squad, but now she is a monster. So like, I'm like, is she like a fictional monster, or is she like one of those like human monsters, like turns into something bad? So I'm kind of interested. What kind of
do you know that there are monster romances like In Love with a Cyclops? And I'm like, what?
I'm willing to try some of those. I'm willing to try.
No, a romance
and monsters. Give me some. My God, romance with a vampire. Romance with the. That's.
But they got weird monsters, like really weird monsters. It's so funny. Is it a Mindy Spicy or a Brandy Spicy book? Which one, Sherry? Which book you talking about?
Jennifer, you finished Fairy Tale by Stephen King. I'm gonna have to read that one. I've read Dragon Tears by him.
So somebody emailed me and asked me what book we're reading next time, and I thought, okay.
Oh yeah, it was me because remember,
no,
and you
somebody else did.
Oh wait, we can't read the one that we thought we were reading because it's a series.
No, I asked you that because somebody else emailed me.
Oh, okay.
And they said that we had said we were going to read Take a Hint, Danny Brown. And for some reason, I think I did have that marked down here, but that's not what I thought we meant. I thought we were going to do the STEM one, the Love Hypothesis. Now, the Danny Brown sisters books, they're literally about 3 different sisters. And you could literally read them out of order. You wouldn't have to, but there's no sense in reading one of them. There's the 3 sisters, but yeah, I thought we said we're going to do the STEM one, the spicy STEM romance for Brandy, because it's STEM.
So at least I got some science going in there with the hokey pokey.
Yes. Yeah. And then you and I talked about it. And you're like, oh, they're probably going to be doing stuff in the lab. And I said, oh, I'm sure they are.
So long as they don't go take nothing and put no test tubes and.
Oh, well, they might. I don't know.
Run the centrifusion.
Oh, the whiskey book would be, I don't know. We've only had one spicy scene so far. Only one so far. I think it will be fairly spicy when they get going, because they're not really together yet. They're not really together yet. And that's part of the whole thing. Like, he was her best friend's boyfriend. And then they were just best friends, except best friends. She's like, I can't be best. I'm trying to be best friends, but I want more. So I don't know. I think it's going to get spicier. That's what I think. There just hasn't been much of it yet, right? So, oh, you were excited
Well,
about
I'm just
the other.
determined I'm
You,
going to read me
Jennifer,
some spice.
it was
I'm so
Jennifer
if I
that,
don't get heartburn.
oh my gosh. It was Jennifer that emailed me and asked me. Yeah. The Danny Brown sister books are good. Don't get me wrong. They are good. They are spicy. They are. And they're interesting because they're like, they have different representations in them. Like the one girl is a little autistic, and there's different things with the girls. So it's interesting. But whew, they got spice. They got spice. It's okay, Brandy. We'll help you through. We'll hold your hand. We'll help you through. It'll be okay.
I just have a feeling I'm going to be turning all kinds of colors. Oh, Lord.
Oh boy. Yeah, go get them, Jennifer. They're good. I have all three of them. I've read one, but I have the three. Yeah, I have three. And then I also have, she just wrote her very first YA book, and I just got that. So I have filmed a book haul. You haven't put it out there yet. I have so many videos. Oh my gosh. But yeah, she's a good author. She's a really good author. Oh, well, I told Brandy before the live started, I put Meatloaf in before the live, and
I heard your oven. I heard it. It was singing.
It was singing. I know. It likes to. Yep. You'll
Only
be all right, Brandy.
my washer does that.
Oh, yeah. My washer does not do that. The stove, the oven stove is newer than the washer, so I think all the new ones sing. Appliances sing. Da 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 da. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Brenda. Thank you. Thank you. So I'm gonna go see how this is doing. My husband's taking it out of the oven. I hope it's done.
Well, I have to hope that my husband likes the Valentine presents that I bought him. I went,
oh, you
food. I did. I bought
food?
him. Look. I got. So I have a very hard to buy for husband. So I bought him a summer sausage.
Oh.
I bought him sweet teriyaki beef jerky. And his favorite gummy bears.
You know what? I got those gummy bears in something. Somebody sent me those with a purchase I made or something. You know what? I'm not a fan of those gummy bears. And you know why I'm not a fan of those gummy bears?
Why?
Have you eaten them?
Yeah.
They're too hard.
No.
They're a hard gummy bear. Like you gotta really chew away on that thing.
No, these things are soft.
No.
Although they're not as soft as Black Forest. I will say that. They're not as soft as Black Forest.
I've never heard of
Black Forest are my favorite of the gummies, but these are my second favorite, especially because the white ones, the clear ones, are pineapple. My problem is that Wayne will never leave me many of the pineapples, but these are all his. Well, these are all his.
I just found them way too chewy. Too chewy. Like I'm like, you know? Like this is too much work for a gummy bear, really.
Well, he loves this type of gummy bear, Black Forest gummy bears, but I cannot get him the cheap stuff because
Sue. I thought Sue's comment was like, no, that's the wrong kind of gummy bear, like the wrong brand or whatever.
Yeah, I was thinking she was going to tell me that you should only eat Black Forest gummy bears.
I never heard of Black Forest.
We can't get those other kind of gummies here.
We can get those. We can get those.
It's not legal here.
Oh, we can get those gummy bears.
I'd go to jail.
No, we can get them. But I've never heard of Black Forest. Never, ever.
Yeah,
we don't have those here.
Gummy bears.
We don't have those. A gummy bear is better than a cocaine bear. That is true. Yep. Okay. Sherry, I'm telling you, Sherry, we can hook you up here in Michigan. You know, we just, pop down to the local dispensary. They're on every corner, pretty much. I've never heard of Blackmore. Never, ever. So Can't get those. Can't get those.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to see if I can find some and bring them to the retreat.
Yeah, don't have them.
Let you try them. Yeah, Black Forest gummy bears.
Black Forest, Black Mar, Black Forest, Black something.
I knew what she meant.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys go and go have meatloaf. We're talking about gummy bears. You're making me hungry. I want meatloaf now.
I'm hungry too, but I don't know if Wayne's bringing home something. I'm hoping so. It's Valentine's Day, and he knows that
eat some summer sausage.
See, that's all for him. He can have that nasty stuff. Ooh.
We don't get gifts. We don't do that. No.
You don't at all. Okay.
Just a card. We're good. All right.
Well, I'm sure Dale's gonna want some other gift, but you know.
Some what?
He might it's Valentine's Day. He might want a different type of gift.
I gave him a gift today. You know what his gift was?
What?
For some reason, I was inspired to clean off his closet doors. We have wooden closet doors, and they were all dusty. I got out the wood spray cleaner, conditioner stuff, and I cleaned off his closet doors. He should be happy with that.
Well, there you go. But you didn't pick up the vacuum cleaner, right? It's still.
No, I didn't. I never took care of that vacuum cleaner. No.
Is it still sitting there?
No.
Okay. He finally came and got it.
It took about a week, but he finally took care of it. I wasn't taking care of it. Did you ever do that?
And he's like, I'm not doing it.
I am not going to do something. It's just not doing that. Nope. So I didn't. All right, guys. I'm going to go. See y'all later. Bye, everybody. Bye.